And it was his idea too. That was the other crazy thing. He's like, let's do a gingerbread house this year. I'm like,
it's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
hey guys, how you doing? I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas or a Happy Hanukkah or a happy whatever it is that you celebrate. If you celebrate nothing, then I hope you're just happy. So I did not vlog much during the whole holiday season thing for about 75 different reasons. One of them obviously being that I was really busy and working a lot at my regular job and, you know, with candles and everything. This is the second reason. I love spending time with my fur buddies. And I know you hate being picked up, I'm sorry. Another reason is just, you know, I used to vlog a lot, you know, like back in the day, like when I first started and like on into the years, sort of like, I know I've gotten into this in a few other videos, like finally came clean about it or whatever, but like, yeah, I wasn't very happy in my regular life, and vlogging was like sort of my escape or my band-aid over things to sort of like lie to myself a little bit, to be like, look at the evidence on these videos, like you have a good life and you're happy and things are good, you know. So it was like, well, it was kind of toxic actually, you know, for that reason, because like because to me, I provided myself with proof that things were good, and I knew it was a big lie, but at the same time I had this proof. Anyway, this is going in a weird direction. Anyway, my point was I'm actually happy now, and I have somebody that I really enjoy, you know, truly spending quality time with, and I don't want to bring the camera out because I just want to bask in those moments and enjoy them and soak them up and give them my full attention, instead of like having the camera out and like feeling the need to document everything. Like I just want the memories to live on in my heart and in, you know, my memory brain bank, you know, instead of being distracted by bringing the camera out. Because every time I bring the camera out, like JJ's, you know, awkward. He's not used to being on camera, and he just sort of steps to the back and lets me do my thing, because that's what, you know, I'm doing. I'm just sort of talking to the camera, and you know, the together thing just like kind of goes like this when I have the camera out, which is why a couple of people have, you know, observed that like we don't interact much when the camera's on. Well, like, yeah, because I'm interacting with the camera, you know, between those times, you know, the 4 minutes a day when I have the camera out or whatever, like he and I are interacting with each other. So it's like, yeah. So anyway, we had a really nice Christmas Eve. We had a really nice Christmas Day. I didn't film a single second of it because I didn't want to. And I just really enjoyed it. We had such a nice time, and we opened presents on Christmas Eve. Normally I am a Christmas Day girl, but we got up Christmas Eve and we just, I don't know, we had our breakfast, you know, a really nice breakfast, and we just kind of like, I don't know, I was just feeling it. I was like, you know what, screw it, let's open presents, you know. So we did. It was really nice. What I got for JJ, I actually got, you know, I got him that World's Greatest Grandma trophy that I showed you guys in the Universal Studios haul video, and I got him a little Hulk stuffy because he's collecting the Marvel stuffies, which I've been getting for him, and I lied and told him I couldn't find a Hulk one because Santa had put it in his stocking already. So he got my gift, right, and he came home and he wrapped it. He made me go upstairs and he wrapped it, and then he came down. He was like, okay, you can come down now. And I saw this enormous box, like this freaking enormous box. The last time I saw a box that big was when he got me the Dyson vacuum 2 years ago, and I was like, the heck did you get me, dude? Like I had no idea. Like I had no idea what he could have possibly got me. I had no clue one way or the other. And he's like, well, you know, I really hope you use it. I really hope you like it. And I'm like, did you give me a gun? Like, no joke, I saw this enormous box, and just from what he said about it, like, I swear to God, he got me like a rifle or something, which, by the way, I'm a total gun-toting girl. I'm very good with guns. I know all about gun safety. I'm a very good shot, by the way. I was raised with guns. And don't make this political. Don't make this political. This is just personal for me. My dad taught me how to shoot when I was little, like just sports shooting, you know what I mean? Like not hunting or anything. We just shot targets in the backyard. And my weapon of choice is a .22 rifle. That's like my favorite thing, and I really need one and I really want one. So I was like, did he give me a gun? Which would have been cool, but like I knew that he went and got it really quick, and I'm like, well, I know there's like paperwork and like waiting periods and stuff. You can't just go grab a gun and come home with it. Like, it doesn't really work that way. But I had no clue what it was. So I actually got him a handmade in Thailand mortar and pestle thing, a crock one, K-R-O-K, because he's been wanting a mortar and pestle for quite some time so he can grind up his own fresh herbs and spices and stuff. And then I got him 2 Raiders hoodies and a Raiders winter hat. So anyway, that's what I got for him. Sorry for making you wait, but I will show you what my gift ended up being from him, which I cried. I have not cried over a gift. I mean, the last gift and only gift I can ever remember crying over was last year when he gave me this bracelet. I don't think I even cried when my parents gave me my piano. I remember running around the house screaming like a maniac, but I did not cry. So I absolutely wept. I wept, and so did he. We were both crying. From the cards to the stockings to the gifts, like the whole thing, we were both just like tears streaming down our faces, just like, and he was like, what have you done to me? Who have you made me? Like, we were both just sobbing our eyes out like the whole time we were doing this stuff. So anyway, so I opened up his gift and I kind of had an idea of what it was as soon as I ripped off the wrapping paper and saw the box, but I still didn't quite know what it was. So what he ended up getting me was this. This is an acoustic electric bass, meaning it's acoustic and it is a bass. You see it has 4 strings, but it also has, you know, an input for an amp cord and, you know, the little electronic switch for volume and switching between like more bass, more treble and things like that. It can be played acoustically just by itself, or it can be plugged into an amp, which I haven't tried yet, but I definitely have been dinking around on it just by itself. And the reason that he wanted to get this for me specifically, like, I know that there's the bass downstairs that I play on, that's not mine, and I have this thing where anything that I work with, especially a musical instrument, I bond with it. Like, I pour energy into it and then I get energy in return. I know that sounds kind of hippie, no offense, but like my car, like I talk to my car, you know, I touch it affectionately, like on the steering wheel or the dashboard or whatever, you know, like I make a bond with things that I feel like I need to develop a relationship with. I think it's important. I know it's probably strange for some of you, and that's fine. It's just been my own thing. So especially with a musical instrument, you have to have a bond with it. I have to have a relationship with a musical instrument. We have to work together to make things happen. That's why I give them names. That's why I speak to them. You know, I treat them as an entity. And that bass downstairs, I can't bond with it because it isn't mine, and it's not the bass I would have chosen, and I just, you know, I just didn't really want to bond with that, so I was only ever half-assing it. So we actually ordered a bass for me that JJ paid for. You know, he's like, I'm gonna get you your own bass. $2,500, gorgeous bass, can't wait to show it to you guys. But we ordered it in July because it was like a special order thing, and it was like basically the ordering was reserving your place in line for when it was released. Supposed to be available in December, supposed to ship and arrive in December, still processing. And it's December 26th. So whenever that thing arrives, I'll show it to you. And I pre-named it Moriarty, by the way, because I like to name my things after Sherlock Holmes characters because I am a nut. But in the meantime, so I definitely wasn't expecting, you know, this. So the reason, again, that he's circling back around, sorry. The reason that he got me this was he has an acoustic guitar and he'll sit in the living room and just kind of figure out new songs on it and stuff, but I'm just kind of sitting there. So if I ever wanted to figure out a part for it, like to go along with whatever he's doing, I'd have to like run into the band room, plug in my bass, you know, come out, make the cord drag, you know, like it was just such a pain in the butt. And also, he wanted me to be able to practice anywhere instead of going down to the band room and being in the dark, dungeonous, cold depths of whatever and having to sit down there in that room. So I can just take this upstairs, you know, to my sanctuary and just practice on it, or I can sit on the couch next to him and we can figure out stuff together. Plus, now we can come up with more acoustic songs because he plays his acoustic guitar. Some songs just work better on the acoustic. I don't know what it is, but they don't translate to electric. So then I could play along. Another reason I really appreciate this instrument very much, oh, its name is Gladstone, by the way, which is, if you don't know, that's Sherlock's partner, Watson, that's Watson's dog that Sherlock is always experimenting on. So this is Gladstone. And I told JJ that I hope that he just kind of bumps into it sometime, just so I can be like, what have you done to Gladstone now? I'm clever. But anyway, the other reason I like this is because the strings, the frets are a little bit closer together, so it's gonna be easier for me to hop around. And the strings aren't as tight and thick and heavy as the one downstairs, so it's easier for me to play. So I can just like do, and my fingers won't get super big blisters or get tired or whatever. I know I've talked a really long time about this particular thing, but this, seriously, probably the coolest and sweetest, most thoughtful, most amazing gift I've ever gotten. Like, I definitely was not expecting this, and yeah, I cried so hard. And I was dinking around with this. This is like really awkward to hold. I'm trying to hold it so you can see it too, but I was dinking around with it and trying to come up with stuff. Let's see if I can even do it with the pressure of being on camera. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not great. And I'm really missing the thumb spot, because on the base downstairs there's this little bit right here where I rest my thumb, so I'm like really missing that, and it's kind of weird. And I'm not used to the body of the acoustic like sticking out like this, but you know what? It's fine. So this is one of our songs, just real quick. I don't know how well you can even hear this, and I got the dryer going in the background because I'm a genius. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna record a vlog. Let's turn on the dryer. That's hard. I'm not gonna sit here and play this the whole time, but anyway, that is incredibly special, and I'm super glad to have Gladstone. That is like the coolest present ever. So yeah, we had a really, really nice Christmas Eve. We did the presents, and then the heck did we even do? Oh my gosh. This is another reason I record stuff, so I can remember it. Yeah, we watched a couple of Christmas movies. Couldn't tell you what it was. I don't remember. And then I made broccoli corn casserole so that we could go over to Aunt Bonnie's and have our supper. She had Christmas dinner over there with like the whole family and everything. So we went to Aunt Bonnie's and hung out with the family, and you know, we had a gift exchange and everything, and it was a really, really good time. I love his family so much. They're all such wonderful, awesome people. And I wish I could show you his family, because seriously, they are amazing. They are the best people in the whole world, and they're just so sweet, and they're just so thoughtful and so caring, and like they're just warm. They're just a very warm people, you know what I mean? And it's wonderful. And I'll show you a couple of gifts that JJ's mom got for me this year. She is all about getting me Harry Potter stuff. The woman is insanely cool. Like, I don't know how she does it. If she studies the photos that I post in my Harry Potter area, because it is really hard to buy me Harry Potter stuff that I don't already have. But this woman pulls it off. Like, she got me the golden snitch necklace 2 years ago, mind you. I've been wearing this for 2 years, and I've been wearing this bracelet for 1 year. And she got me other Harry Potter stuff over the years. But so this year she got me the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook, which is amazing because I kept seeing this over so many years. I would walk past this thing and I'd stop and look at it on the shelf and go, yeah, next time. And I kept mulling over getting it, and then I never actually got it. But now I have it, so that's awesome. So now we can make all kinds of things from the Harry Potter universe. And the other thing she got me, this is amazing. This is so cool. It was so sweet. She was so excited about showing me this. Like, when I opened it up, she was like geeking out when I was opening this. I'm just like, what the heck is in here? But no, this is seriously super cool. Check this out. I have won the Triwizard Cup. And it lights up. Look at that. It freaking lights up, so it glows, and it's not a port key. As you can see, I am sitting here and I haven't moved, and I am holding it. So this one is not a port key, but it is the actual Triwizard Cup, like for realsies. I braved the dragon. I went down into the mermaid pond thingy and rescued the bodies, and I made it through the hedge maze that tried to attack me and mess with my head. So I have the Triwizard Cup. Be jealous. And we got all kinds of other things from his family. Just various little things. I got like little footy socks. We got these popcorn cup thingies with our names on them. I got a little compact mirror that's purple, by the way, that has my name on it. Just all kinds of nice little things from his family, and it just meant so much, and it's so wonderful. And then of course, the animals got their gifts as well. Scrappy, Houdini, and Watson. Oh, dang it. Of course she's not down here, but I got Houdini this little chewable wheatgrass plant, because you know she loves to chew on things, right? She chews on her fake plant over there. She chews on the Christmas tree. She will eat hair that's hanging off of the couch. I don't know why she does it. I'm like, this cat loves to chew on the plant-like things. So I saw this at PetSmart and I was like, Houdini's gotta have it. So I got this for her and she loves it. She's been gnawing on it like nonstop. Of course, now she's like upstairs napping with Watson, I think. But yeah, she has been chewing on this like crazy, and it's perfect. So if you have a cat who likes to chew on plant-like things, I highly recommend that, because it's good for them, and obviously it saves them from chewing on anything that is harmful for them. And then my mom sent one of each of these things to Watson and Houdini. It's a happy little pineapple, and it is catnip filled, and they both love it. They each have one, and they love them. They've been hugging them and licking them and chewing them and kicking them and rubbing their faces on them ever since I got them. And yes, they it's so cute and weird. So yeah, we overstuffed ourselves at Bonnie's. We had lots of good food, lots of good conversation, a wonderful night. Then we came home, watched a couple of Christmas movies, and crushed. Went straight to bed. And then Christmas Day, we had a really nice day too. It was so nice. We had a lovely little breakfast of what I can't remember, but I know it was all right. And then JJ went on his little Xbox thing. Oh, we finished watching White Christmas. That's what we did. And then JJ went on his Xbox thing and got his Christmas game thing that he did, and he found a new one, so he was playing that for a while. And then I called mom and was talking to her for a while, because I have to call my mom on Christmas, of course. Oh, and then JJ knows I love ham, so he makes me a Christmas ham every year, and it's wonderful. And he made the best batch of mashed potatoes I have ever had in my entire life. The consistency was perfect, the flavor was perfect, it was perfect. So he made us a really nice Christmas ham with mashed potatoes, and I had some of my leftover broccoli corn casserole that I, got the recipe from mom from. Ha 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 ha. And while we were waiting for the ham to cook, we brought the television downstairs and had it sitting on the counter. We were watching A Christmas Story in the background, which, by the way, I still hate. I haven't seen A Christmas Story in 30 years. I hated it as a kid, and now I've discovered that I hated it as an adult. It is an hour and a half of children being tortured, and I don't like it. It bothers me. It's not festive, it's not funny, it's not merry, it's not happy. It's just depressing and disturbing, and I don't like it, and I don't understand why other people like it. But anyway, if you like it, that's fine, but that's just my personal opinion. So anyway, I'm glad it was on in the background instead of like I had to actually pay attention. But anyway, so while we were doing that, we made a gingerbread house. Let me show you. So this is our awesome gingerbread house. JJ did this gingerbread guy, I did this one. Honestly, I think it came out super great. I think we did a great job. Look how pretty, look at the gumdrop eaves. Okay, I want you guys to see this icing piping right here, okay? Okay, you see that around the edge of the roof there, okay? And like the drippiness and how cool that looks right there. And the windows. I know this is gonna come as a surprise to you guys, but that was all JJ. In fact, he did a lot of this himself. He was like in charge of the icing, and I just kind of like stuck the stuff on. Like I put the gumdrops on, and I put like the little beads on, and he did this side though. This is his side of the roof, and then this was my side of the roof. But he did like the whole back, and he did the whole front except for like the gumdrops. I put those on, and neither of us have ever made a gingerbread house before, ever. So we got a kit, so don't overpraise us for much, because like we definitely didn't do this from scratch, and I'm glad we didn't, because oh my god, this was challenging enough. But yeah, we just got a kit, and then we decided to just go ham on it. Okay, they're fine. But yeah, neither of us have ever done this before. So we were like learning together and we were like giggling, like I don't know what to do. And we just kept giggling, like every time we would like apply a little dot of something, we would just go like we were just giggling like idiots the whole time we were making this. Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job considering it was our first time. I especially thought it was really cool that, you know, I'm the baker, I'm the decorator, I'm the piper, the Pied Piper of whatever. And JJ mostly had the reins on this. Like he got super into it and I'm like, go ham, honey. You can do this all day. Like he's not the baker, he's the cook, okay? And he has a heavy hand. I'm the person with the fine detail in my hand. Like he's a heavy hander. I got detail hand, like cross stitching and drawing and piping and, you know, like little tiny detail stuff. Normally he's not great at stuff like that, but this was awesome. Like he went full force on this and I am super proud of that. And I think it's sweet that we did it together and had so much fun doing it. It was like super fun. And it was his idea too. That was the other crazy thing. He's like, let's do a gingerbread house this year. I'm like, it's like the last thing I would have expected you to suggest. I thought of it. I didn't think you'd be into it, so I didn't say anything, but thank you for bringing it up. Yeah, and then we watched a couple more Christmas movies and we just went to bed after our lovely meal of ham and mashed potatoes and broccoli corn casserole, and it was so good. And we are so fat right now. I mean, he's not fat, I'm not fat, but I mean, like, we're definitely fat because we have been eating so much and so many baked goods because, like, I made the gingerbread, I made 2 batches of chocolate chip cookies, okay? His mom sent us home with cookies, and then Bonnie had her dessert, her little, like, Jell-O cake thing, which was delicious, by the way. And then we get treats from people at work, and we have just been eating, like, well, like kings, first of all, but like we've been just eating like crap, which I know is expected around the holidays, but still, like we are so, woo. Woo. I mean, last Christmas was super amazing and super sweet and special to me and everything, but oh my gosh, this Christmas too. So nice. So nice. I am so glad that we got a tree in the end because we weren't going to, and I'm so glad that I am a weird pet mom and got the customized stockings for the animals because they're cute. I mean, they're cute, and I'm just so glad that, you know, we can have fun with family and just have some nice quality time together and everything. And it was just, oh, it was just such a nice time, you know? I mean, it was nice not vlogging too. Like, it was nice to just sort of live in the moments, you know, and not interrupt them by talking to the camera, like, you know what I mean? So I apologize to you guys for having a lack of footage of the actual events, but I mean, it is, at the end of the day, it is my life, and I just felt like living it for once without the camera, you know what I mean? And it was a great time. I'm very happy. Gladstone agrees. Yes, that's really me playing, and I'm just figuring this out on the spot, so I'm sorry. All together now! Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And on that note, I will say, watch out for the sheep, as always. And today's vlog phrase of the day is, happy trails to you. I have no idea where that came from. That's definitely a Roy Rogers song. I don't know if you guys know that song. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. you. Keep smiling until then. Ooh, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm probably too old for anybody to know what the heck that is. I'm old in here and out here sometimes. But anyway, so okay, vlog phrase of the day is happy trails to you. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I will catch you guys next time, whenever that might be. Thank you very much for watching. I love you all. Okay, bye.